So I haven't even received my iPhone 12 Pro Max, and we already have iPhone 13 leaks. And on top of that, we have a potential first look at AirPods 3. So a lot of juicy things in the world of Apple leaks. Let's just delve into all of this. Make sure to like and subscribe. Click that bell notification. And with that being said, let's just tuck in. So we have information about the 2021 iPhones courtesy of very reliable analyst Ming-Chi Kuo. And well, he details a few obvious things to begin with, like the fact we'll be getting 4 models, like the 4 models we have right now, and the fact these will be called the iPhone 13 because, you know, it's after 12. Yes. But don't worry, because Ming-Chi Kuo never lets us down. He does have some juicy exclusive info, and that's to do with the cameras. So according to Ming-Chi Kuo, we should be getting massive improvements with the ultra-wide on the Pro models next year. So to begin with, we have aperture. It's going to be getting wider from f2.4 to f1.8, and that's going to let a lot more light into the sensor, which obviously is going to help with the quality of the photos you take with the ultra-wide. On top of that, we should also expect a 6-element lens like it is right now with the wide sensor and autofocus. So put that all together and it should greatly improve the ultra-wide experience, and that's something I'm looking forward to because right now the ultra-wide is noticeably softer than the main sensor, and that kind of puts me off using the ultra-wide because honestly, in some pretty middling conditions, it looks borderline terrible. I mean, I haven't tested the iPhone 12 Pro Max's camera yet, and apparently that's going to have some major camera improvements. But from my time with the iPhone 11 and the iPhone 12, I can tell you the ultra-wide is meh. And so hopefully these hardware changes are going to improve the experience with the ultra-wide. Now, weirdly enough, Ming-Chi Kuo also talks about the 2022 iPhones, which obviously are going to probably be the iPhone 14, and apparently the whole range should be getting this ultra-wide upgrade in 2022. So in 2021, the Pro models get this ultra-wide upgrade. In 2022, the whole range gets it. That's how it's going to work out. And then Kuo states the obvious. He says the iPhone 13 will do better in terms of sales compared to the iPhone 12. And to be honest, that's to be expected. Because the plague has ruined the iPhone 12 lineup. It's made the release schedule super scattered. It's probably going to prevent a lot of people from upgrading right now because obviously times are tough. And yeah, I don't think Apple's going to sell as many iPhone 12s as they might have wanted to. And hopefully they can make up those lack of sales next year with the iPhone 13. Kuo also mentions that 5G getting better in 2021 will also play a factor into the iPhone 13 success because right now 5G is a shambles, okay? It's kind of pointless, it's pretty useless, and it drains a lot of battery. And so when Apple can use a more efficient modem and when 5G has a wider reach, obviously that's going to be a bigger factor to upgrade. Now, obviously, there is a question that's on everyone's mind. What is happening with 120Hz? Is that going to be happening next year? And I think it will be. Now, Ming-Chi Kuo does not mention anything about 120Hz, but I think, personal prediction, Apple will have the LTPO technology that's in the Note 20 Ultra next year, and the LTPO technology lets the refresh rate be variable from 1Hz to 120Hz, which obviously will help greatly with battery life. And so I think once Apple gets hold of that technology, they will gladly put that in the Pro iPhones, and I think it's about time because Apple are charging these super high prices and they should offer us the best hardware available. And when pretty much every Android smartphone has a high refresh rate display, I think the iPhone should have it too. Okay, that's out of the way. Let's now delve into AirPods 3. So AirPods 3 is pretty exciting because AirPods, the regular AirPods, have pretty much stayed the same since their conception back in 2016. Now, yes, I know we had the second generation AirPods in 2019, I believe, but let's be honest, that was just the first generation AirPods with a slightly better chip. This third generation, though, will actually be different. It will look different, it will feel different, and possibly will have some major upgrades. So from these leaked images, we can see that Apple has basically let the regular AirPods and the AirPods Pro mingle little, and boom, we have AirPods 3. So the first thing you notice is the new earbud design. It's more rounded, it's got a shorter stem, and it has the vent design from the AirPods Pro, but it doesn't have the ear tips that allow active noise cancellation on the AirPods Pro, so it's safe to assume these will not have ANC. And honestly, I am happy that Apple is keeping the universal fit the AirPods are infamous for, because I'm not a big fan of ear tips. I feel like they get dirty easily and they're just a bit funny in my ear, so I much prefer having this hard tip design. It's much better, and I'm very happy Apple's keeping it. Now you might notice these new AirPods also have the pressure sensitive touch controls from the AirPods Pro, so again, I'm very happy Apple's bringing that over to the regular AirPods, because I much prefer having that compared to the tap we have right now on the regular AirPods. So again, nice to see it's here. But you know what I'm most excited for? The case. Apple, with their magic powers, have managed to shrink the case. Not only is it smaller than the AirPods Pro, but smaller than the current regular AirPods. And the current regular AirPods already have a super small case compared to the competition, and for Apple to just shrink them further, that's mind-blowing to me. Now, I do worry that Apple has shrunk the battery in the case to make it slightly smaller, because Apple has done that in the past. For example, the iPhone 12s were thinner than the iPhone 11s, and they had smaller batteries, and well, we lost out on all that amazing battery life we had with the iPhone 11, and so we could see a similar fate with the AirPods 3. But I shall remain hopeful, because Apple could have totally shrunk the case, because the earbuds themselves are much smaller with the smaller stem, so that could be the case. We will have to wait and see. Now, price and release date are still up in the air, but based on previous information and of course historical release dates, we could expect these AirPods to release around March 2021, because Apple has released AirPods in March before, so it would make sense to me for them to release these in March too. But price is something I can't put my finger on, because Apple currently sells two variants of the AirPods. They have the wired version and the wireless version, and honestly, I don't think we need to continue with that. I think Apple should just sell a wireless version. But of course, are they going to price it at the same $200 they charge for wireless AirPods, or $160 they charge for wired AirPods? Personally, obviously, I think it should be cheaper. It should be $160. I think a good gap between the AirPods and the AirPods Pro in the lineup would make it more appealing. But at the same time, one could say you're getting enough improvements with these new AirPods that it could justify the higher price. And so maybe Apple will keep it at $200, and then for $50 more you get AirPods Pro. Nah, that doesn't make sense to me. Like, that just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I think it should be $150 to $60, but we shall see. But tell me in the comments, people, are you interested in buying AirPods 3 or iPhone 13, or have you spent enough money this year? Because I can tell you for a fact, I have given way too much money to Apple. Timothy is currently very, very happy. He's a very happy man. So, yeah, I think I might have to skip out on the iPhone 13, but AirPods 3, I might be tempted. And on that note, I'm going to end it here. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Click that bell notification, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya, peeps.